Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Um, you know, no, I don't focus on the oppression. I choose to grow, but understanding that I live here also and I'm affected by it, directly or indirectly. See, I really don't let it affect me directly because I do the right thing. I do the right thing that's in front of me. See, because people say, well, now we all fall short. So you, you want to hold that umbrella under you. We all fall short, and that's where you mess up at. When you say we all fall short, we did, but we don't know more. See, we turn and we grow as we keep doing wrong. We're spiraling. As you're steady doing wrong, it's spiraling. And um, as it's spiraling, just wrong thing after wrong thing after wrong, because you're steady doing wrong. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. At one point, you got to say, hey, wait a minute. I'm doing something wrong here. Something's messed up here. And you got to watch the company that you keep. Because if that's what they're doing, then that's what they're going to have you doing. You weren't doing that before you met them. And you can keep chasing and chasing and chasing after some feel good. Honey, what'll make you feel good the most is God. Being happy within yourself, loving you. God blessed me to have 5 children, 5 natural births. Never had a C-section. I thank God for my healthy children. Ain't none of us here perfect. I made mistakes, but I began to look at me. I began to change. I began to see that, number one, my happiness don't lie within a man. My happiness lies within a plan. The plan of God, the plan that God got for me. Traffic kind of picking up out here a little bit. It's early in the morning. And I kind of meditated before I got on here. Oppression is all around us, but really it's up to us. The choices that we make. There are repercussions behind the choices that we make. Oh Lord, the choices that we make, there are repercussions. Amen. There's some stuff out here, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's killing people. I don't know how they're using it, how they're doing it. Fentanyl. There's some drugs out here in the street that will kill you. That if you don't know what you're getting, you don't know what you're taking. If you don't know where you're getting it from, what you're getting. Take to the sky on a natural high. Loving God more each and every day to the day we die. That's what I aim to do every day. I aim to do that. I truly do. My oldest one, Will, graduated Cal State University with a bachelor's degree in math. So proud of him. walking across that stage, a bachelor's degree in math. No kids. How old is my baby? 32. He's 32. He's same age my brother was when my brother passed. It's been 20 years since my brother shot himself in the head with a .22 rifle. Here we are in 2022. Something about those 20s and those 22s. He's 32. Graduated with a bachelor's degree in math. He was not finding a job where he could utilize his degree. And plus, he had some brushes with the law that he was trying to clean up. I have one that's a nurse in Colorado. My baby just moved out on her own. I have one that lives in Pennsylvania. No, I keep saying Pennsylvania. It's not Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's Pennsylvania. That's where he at. And one here with me. She's around here. She lives close by me. And that's 5. And I can pick up the telephone and call every single one right now, except that oldest one. We ain't heard from him since Friday. He went out of town. He went to Arizona. No, he didn't have no job to get to, and he does this sometimes. He was trying to find a job, making bad choices around bad people. So, love, I wait on the Lord. I just wait on God. And I know one thing that I have to do. I have to grow for me and you. This is where God needs me to be. Whatever shall be, it shall be. I am actually preparing myself for the worst and hoping for the best. Because one thing I know that I know, there is a God, and God is real. But yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, some people don't really understand that God is with you. All you got to do is do the right thing. God got you either way it go. God got you. Down here under the sun, living in this oppression. It's all around us. It's everywhere. And then one bad decision, one bad choice, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing, being around the wrong people, going about your own business, not bothering nobody. Along comes trouble, oppression. Down here, as I listen to the song of the free bird, there's one thing that I know. I would like to continue to listen to it. I would like to continue to grow. Because God has given me a purpose. The thought of losing my child completely devastates me. It puts a hole in my whole body. A piece of me. My first one, Brings tears right now, hon. But God. But God. I know that there is a God. God told me to grow for a time such as this. My own child, who was doing so good. I got people praying for my baby who don't even know my baby. Every day, I'm going to be strong. I'm going to fight on. Like the spirit of the queen that is within me. When her son was here, he lost his mother. But see, he don't understand. He didn't understand what I know now. What I understand, God's plan. The spirits go on. They come back. They come back. There's a spirit within me of a queen. She resides within me. She made a deal with God to come down here to save the earth, to help the world to grow. I kid you not. I'm not joking. This is not a joke. This is serious. I've lived in haunted houses all my life. Finally to move into one that I was quarantined in and I had to stay in and I was scared to death. But God showed up. It wasn't just evil spirits in there. It's good spirits too. It's not just evil spirits around us, spooky, scary. It's good spirits. And these good spirits and these evil spirits influence us. So you can be influenced by good or you can be influenced by evil. A lot of times, you don't have to be doing anything. And along comes evil. And to those, the spirit goes back to the Lord who gave it. Who they used to be is no more. Their soul goes back to God who gave it and judged. They're in heaven. And God allows their spirit to come back to earth to grow with you. You can't see them, but they can see you. And you can be guided by them. They're not in the graveyard. They're not there. The body's there. Who they used to be, that's there. They know nothing. That's who don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Who they used to be, they aren't anymore. They're not glorified or condemned. There are souls that are just lost in condemnation. Just lost in condemnation. Just condemn. Soulless. Lost souls. Lost souls walking around that don't even realize that God is the answer. No matter what you're trying to have, no matter what you're seeking after. Seek after goodness, seek after righteousness, and goodness and righteousness shall follow you. Follow God, not evil, and God shall follow you. Good shall come right back around, come right back strong. No matter what happens, I have to grow. I can't give in. I can't give up. I got to put in. See, the oppression just makes me work even harder. My clergy, my bishop, couldn't believe that I just don't want a TV over here. No, I don't. I don't need a TV. All I need is God. I already know about the breaking news. I already know about the oppression that the TV offers. And I'm not saying all TV shows are bad, because they're not. I just don't have time for TV. It's not, I got to use time wisely. Praying for the world. Trying to reach my own. When they get grown and become under the influence, not under your influence anymore, under the influence. Fall from grace. But that's okay. God is there anyway. In that picture of the doves that I had, one dove was resting on the bird bath. One dove was sitting on the ground. Another dove was hovering in the air. And I remember praying. And I remember the voice telling me, no matter what happens with these doves, when they take flight, I am there. One could go up to flight and fall from grace. I am there. It's the oppression. But we got to be the change. And we got to be willing to sit down and listen. We got to be willing to be able to open our mind, broaden our horizons, expand our boundaries of thinking. It's very simple. Do the right thing that's in front of you, and the right thing shall follow. Is that the right thing? Is your heart in the right place? Or are you headed for a fall from grace? The decisions that we make can cause us to have a fall from grace. This life. So it's up to us to do right, to be the change, to change the world, to grow. And yes, you try to reach your children. You try to reach them. You try to talk to them. Every day, I'm sending messages, inspiration, talking to him. But see, I wasn't there with him. And even then, when I was, they do what they want to do. They grown. And then they realize I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done this. Now you can't do nothing but listen to the voice of the Lord. God will put you in a quiet place if you don't fall too far from grace. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I'll keep growing on each and every day. I have to, for God, who told me to grow.